Another one. We the best music. DJ Cat.
I open up for the tagging. You know this cookie's for the bagging. Kitty, kitty, baby, get her things to rest. Cause you done beat it like the six.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing my makeup and I guess just talking about myself, about things I've been thinking about. So stay tuned. I'm honestly, everyone on TikTok's always asking me to do makeup tutorials, and I just feel like it makes more sense to put it up on YouTube. Like, I've done so many on TikTok. I'm like, let me just put it up on here. It's raw. Do you know what I mean? I don't need to, there's no time limit. So we're just gonna get into that. So most importantly, first I'm gonna moisturize my skin. I'm using the Rice Skin Cream from One Day UK. I actually got sent this on TikTok, so you know, and I've been using it since. I love how it makes my skin feel. Sometimes when I do my makeup, I don't use moisturizer. I normally start by using a welder, but I'm gonna moisturize my skin because I do have eczema, not severe, but obviously it pops back when it wants to. So you know, I can't even tell these days if I have dry skin, you know, oily skin. It all just changes during the weather, winter, summer. I think I've got combination skin, I don't know. But what I do know is that I do have like subtle eczema. I've had it since I was young. I don't have severe ones. I just have like eczema breakouts and stuff like that. So I'm obviously using cream now. And then I'm just going to let that sit, because one thing I hate is feeling like there's too much moisturizer on my face. Like, you know, so whilst that's sitting, I'm going to start doing my eyebrows. As you guys can see, I do have combination brows, so I don't have to do too much. But I do like to use the Made by Mitchell black eyeliner to just make my tails a bit longer. For my next top up, I am going to get my tails a bit longer. But that's what I normally do. I'll just do the ends. It just depends how I'm feeling. My makeup look today, I'm not really going to conceal the top part. So sometimes I do like to conceal the top part, but I don't want a harsh look. So I'm just going to basically conceal the bottom. If I have to clean up the top, I'll obviously have to do that. I'm going to be using, I don't know what shade I want to use today. Okay, so I'm going to be using Born This Way Too Faced in the shade Mocha I need to find my brush. Yes, to conceal the bottom of my eyebrows. My makeup brushes are all from, so I've got Real Technique brushes, I've got TikTok Shop brushes, and I've also got Amazon brushes. I am going to try link the brushes down below if I can find them. In terms of the TikTok one, I'll have to link it on, I almost forgot, link it on TikTok. But I'll try my best, guys. I will try my best. I'm only one person. But yeah, so let's talk YouTube. I've never been a YouTuber. Every time I used to, like, people used to tell me, oh my gosh, you should start doing YouTube, and I always used to be like, no. Like, I've had friends that are YouTubers, and I've gone on their platform like years ago when I was young, and supported them, but I've never actually sat and thought to do YouTube myself. Not because I didn't want to, but because I actually never knew how to edit. So I used to feel like if I started YouTube, it's just going to be like a mess. No one's going to subscribe. No one's going to want to watch me. I mean, like, who cares? That's how I used to think. And now I've kind of just like changed my mindset on things. Like, I'm doing things I never used to do before. I did just say to myself this year that I just want to be me. Like, I want to do things that make me happy. And I don't want to limit myself, because at the end of the day, it's all a mindset thing. Like, feeling like no one's going to want to watch you, or feeling like you don't deserve to be on a platform. At the end of the day, it's always going to be a mindset thing. And honestly, you never know until you try it. And when I first posted my first YouTube video, the excitement I got from like editing, like I was just like, you know what, I really like this. Like, it's more me. Obviously everyone knows me from TikTok, but I don't want to be known as just a TikToker. I want to be known as me. Like, I want people to get to know me for who I am and not what people may perceive me as. And you know, and I guess that's one thing I hate about, I don't know if it's society or just London in general, but we live in a world, well, let's say UK, Londoners, we live in a world where no one really wants to get to know you for who you are. People are just so quick to just listen to what other people have to say, or people that don't like you, and I'm so tired of proving to the world. Like, I have nothing to prove anymore. Maybe when I was younger, I used to be like, oh my gosh, this person said this, I need to, you know, I'm 23, like, I'm going to be 24 next year. I don't have anything to prove. If you like me, you like me. If you don't, unfortunately, there's nothing you can do about it. And I like to tell people that you cannot stop what's destined to be. I might actually conceal the top of my eyebrows, just because, actually, I could just clean up the top with wipes, because I really don't want to have to use makeup at the top. What was I saying? Yeah, you cannot stop what's destined to be. And I just feel like when you decide to rebrand, because that's what I do, when you decide to rebrand and be a better person, you are going to get people that don't like you or don't believe in you, try to like drag you, because that's what happens when people see you doing good. They don't want to see you doing good. They want you to stay in the same position you're at. Fortunately for you guys, I'm never ever going to stay in the position I was at. Every year I've been a different me. I've set goals for myself every year, things that I want to achieve in a year, and I'm not going to stop that for anyone. It's just not going to happen. I no longer revolve my life around people that I don't know. I do things that make me happy, and you know, I feel like the old me, I would have been like, respond, do this, and I'm not the old me anymore. And I feel like we all have stages where we go through things, and for me, I would say the day I stopped caring was the day I lost my dad. Like, the day, I know I said I'm not going to conceal the top, and here I am concealing it, but I did want to clean it up a bit, so I guess we're doing that type of makeup look. What do you call it? Yeah, so the day I stopped caring was the day I lost my dad. So obviously he's not dead, but he may as well be dead because he's not around. So, you know, I feel like in life people have choices. People choose to do things to you, and you know, there's nothing you can do about it. So yeah, the day I stopped giving a fuck was the day I lost my dad. I like to say it as that. And I just feel like once a girl loses their father, there's nothing in the world a person can literally do to break them. There's nothing anyone in this world can do to break me. I've already kind of been broken. So, you know, when people do things to break you down, you're not really focused on caring. You can't care. It's like you try to care, but you just can't. Like, I don't let anything get to me anymore. Like, I've had a upbringing, let's say, so it's like there's nothing in this world that's going to break me or dim my light, or, you know, it's already happened. There's nothing a person can do now. Like, seriously, nothing. even the worst people think, and it doesn't happen. It's not going to stop me. And I feel like, you know, when you've gone through things already, it kind of changes your aspects and thinking of life, like how you would have thought slowly start to change. It's kind of just like everything just becomes dark, and you're like, you know, it's like you're living, but it's like you're not alive, if that makes sense. But you're just living to live, and not that you're sad, and it's not that you're happy, but you are somewhat happy. It's like, I don't know how to explain it, but you just kind of just start to just live life, and you realize that, listen, regardless of what you choose to do in life, it's always going to affect people. So there's no point dwelling and caring. Like, there's nothing you can do in this life to stop what's already happening. So you may as well just keep going, you know. And I guess that's a part of life. You learn, you learn as you go, you know. And I feel like when you've already been, when you've been in a environment where let's say you didn't have a dad, it's like you have to bring yourself up. And you know that saying where it's like, it's either you become fatherless and you become a hoe, or you become fatherless and you choose to just be who you are. Because a lot of people nowadays have that excuse of, oh, I'm a hoe because I didn't have a dad, when reality is you have a choice to become whatever you want to become. And you know, I could sit here all day always using the sympathy of, oh, I'm like this because I don't have a dad, or I'm like that, but it's not going to change the fact that you don't have a dad. So, you know, I feel like in life everything is a choice, and we choose to make choices. You know, what people choose to do is a choice. We don't force people. Everything's a choice in life. So when people try to bring you down, and it's like you've already kind of been down, to be honest, there's nothing a person can do now to break you or stop you, because you start to live a life where it's like you already believe you're broken, and you're just living and trying to change your life for yourself, especially when you've had to basically raise yourself, or you know, become the woman you want to become. Because I mean, yeah, my mum, she's been the best parent ever, but it's like, you know, she don't have a choice. She put me on this earth. Oh yeah, so I was just blending in my eyebrows. If anything, you guys can basically see anyways what's going on. And then I'm just going to bring back the colour, because I know you guys are probably thinking, that's not her shade, it's too light. Just trust the process, I guess. I'm using my bronzer by Made by Mitchell. I use the shade and Laid. And this is the only product I die for. Before, I used to use Bobbi Brown foundation stick, and it was honestly amazing. I have nothing bad to say about that product, apart from the fact that it's just expensive. £42, I believe it was, I was spending £42. And you know, Made by Mitchell one is cheaper, and it does the same thing. Honestly, it does the same thing, same shade, same color. So I just feel like if it does the same thing, you know, you might as well just get it for the cheaper. So now I use, obviously, Made by Mitchell, and you're going to see a lot of his products. I love his products. I think he's amazing. I think Made by Mitchell is literally amazing. The fact that he also dedicates to dark-skinned women, I don't know, his aura, his vibe, there's just something about him that I like, and how he stays positive. And I just love positive people, especially when you've been in like a everyday negative. It's just nice to see positive people live and just do what they enjoy doing. And that's the wave I'm on. I'm living and just doing what I enjoy doing, instead of doing things that other people enjoy doing. Yeah, I mean, a lot of my friends and like people around me are always like, you're so strong, how do you do it? And I'm just like, Faith, you know, never been the type to care to be liked, or I've never been, in matter of fact, my whole life I've been misunderstood. How about that? It's always something with me. And when you're misunderstood, you can't always think, oh my gosh, I need to prove a point, or I need to tell them why. It gets draining. We don't care. Matter of fact, I don't care. I don't care to impress the world anymore. I don't care what people think about me. I never have. I never will. That's just how I choose to live my life. I don't like negative people. I keep negative people away from me. If I don't care, you shouldn't. And if you do care, then you shouldn't be around me. I don't like having negative people around me, just because it's kind of just like I've already had to grow up in a negative, you know, dad doing this is that. I don't want to now live my adult life negativity. Like, no, I don't want to be like that. I'm not a negative person. I'm a happy person. I'm always trying to make the people around me smile. I don't have anything negative to give out to the world. I don't want to be around negativity. That's just not where I am or want to be in life anymore. And that's just me saying I would rather make the best of my life than just dwelling on things. I don't like to dwell on things. I'm gonna use the Made by Midway as well. I don't like to dwell on things. Even though I said I'm not gonna do foundation here, I had to. So not foundation, sorry, bronzer. But I'm just gonna do subtle, like just to cover that up. I don't want too much product on my forehead. Yeah, I just wasn't going for that vibe. But hey, we're here now, so we might as well just, you know, finish what we started. And one thing about me, I'm always going to finish what I started. No, seriously. So now that I've done my eyebrows and whatnot, I'm gonna now prep my skin. So I'm just gonna, obviously I've done my moisturizer, but I'm gonna put my primer. This is the primer I use. I'm pretty sure I actually need to get a new one because I've had this for some time. Someone in the comments let me know, do these expire? Obviously I know it expires, but like, I mean, it hasn't done it. My skin is very clear. It hasn't ruined my skin, nothing. But maybe I should actually get a new one just in case, because I've had this for time. When I mean time, I think I've had it for like the beginning of 2024 and it's 2025, I think. But yeah, it hasn't done anything to my skin, so I'm guessing. Let me just check something. Do they be saying when it expires? Guys, I have to get a new one. It literally says, wait, I could just see 2025 here. Let me scrape this off and see. It says 08 2025. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. It expires August. It says 0825 though. That could be a day. But if it says 08 2025, that has to be August. I mean, hey, it's nearly finished, so that's good. I literally, it lasted and I got my money's worth. So yeah, so damn, that's crazy. Good thing I checked with you guys. Imagine I didn't. But yeah, it finishes next month. Wait, hold on a minute. It is August. It finishes on the 8th of August, which means the other day when I went to do my makeup shopping, I should have just got a new one. I didn't think I needed it, but so it finishes in a few days. Okay, so after that day I can't use it, so I won't be using it then, which means I need new primer. Well, if you ever see this, yeah, just consider me, think about me. I don't like to beg, so do it at your own. If you want to gift me But yeah, so after I've primed my face, let's just call it primer. I'm pretty sure it's called priming your face, but hey, let's wipe that off. Now I'm going to conceal my face, right? I recently got Made by Mitchell concealer and I love the consistency. I tried it the other day, but I used Born This Way again, so I'm thinking, should I just do Made by Mitchell and see how it is? Mind you, it's the same color shade as my Born This Way one. I might actually use Made by Mitchell. Let's do Made by Mitchell, because I love Made by Mitchell. I love him as an individual, so let's do that. So we're gonna use my concealer MBR3, Made by Mitchell. That is my shade MBR3, and we're gonna conceal. You guys are probably thinking, oh, is she not gonna use foundation or anything? We're gonna get into that. This is how I do my makeup. So we're just gonna do here, and honestly, I love, guys, you don't understand the consistency of Made by Mitchell's products. Like Too Faced is a good concealer. I've been with them for like 3 years now, 4 years, but I generally feel like it with Too Faced, it is a bit just a tiny bit watery compared to Made by Mitchell. His consistency is very, look, that's not gonna drop. It's not gonna drop. Thick. And I love that consistency because I don't have to put a lot. With Too Faced, I use 2 shades. I always use Mocha, Maple. I used to use Chestnut. I stopped, and the other day I went out and I got Chestnut again. But that was before I met Made by Mitchell's concealer, and I really, really like it. So whilst that's like settling in, we're just going to see it. Who knows? I might use Too Faced again, because that's what I did last year. It just depends. But I love the consistency of Made by Mitchell. So today, because this is my actual full makeup tutorial, I'm going to show you guys what I do without missing any steps, because I change my makeup a lot. So I use skin tint first, which I got from TikTok shop, but hopefully it shows where it is. If not, you guys just comment down below or DM me on TikTok. I'll send the link. Or I'll try get all the links and put it down below in the description. But so during summer, I like to use skin tint. It's very lightweight, and I'm going to show you guys the shade match in a minute. Look at that. That is skin tint. That is my skin. I've got it in the shade 02. It may be a tiny bit dark, maybe the teeniest bit darker, but I like the shade. So what I was going to say is, during summer, I normally tend to just use skin tint. It just makes it feels lighter on my skin. It don't feel like I'm wearing heavy makeup or anything. But sometimes I do like to use foundation. The foundation I use is the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade Espresso 365. And honestly, guys, that foundation does it for me all the time. I'm not too fussed about spending money on like expensive brands, and you know, that Maybelline does it for me. So you guys can kind of see where I blend this out. I don't like to do it too, so the concealer part is like that. We'll leave it like that. For today, I'm gonna use the foundation just to show you guys, but I didn't want to, and that's how much I put. I don't put a lot. I don't want to feel, you know, although my makeup sometimes might look harsh and a lot, I promise you guys, I don't actually use a lot of products. It just looks like that, but I don't use a lot of products. So yeah, let's talk Sunday resets. Today is a Sunday, and honestly, I get emotional on Sundays. Reason being is because I actually used to go church a lot. I used to go church a lot. I didn't completely stop going. I think COVID effed me up. Like after COVID, I never actually returned to church, and I did end up going back to church, I think, for 2-3 days, and now I've just been at home. It doesn't take away the fact that my faith is strong. I pray before I go to sleep, when I wake up, when I eat. I love God. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for God. Like, the things that I've gone through, I promise you, I probably would have killed myself a long time ago. And that's what keeps me going, because with everything I've been through, I'm still here. And that's why I like to go by the quote, God wouldn't put you in a situation He knows you can't handle. And before, I always used to be like, God, why is this happening? Why? But I've started to realize that I don't need to question God. Everything He's doing has a purpose and a reason. Even though I may not know the reason, I know He wouldn't put me through hell for the joy of it. I just know He wouldn't. And yeah, you know, sometimes as humans or Christians, we just question. But some things honestly don't need questioning. Sometimes just sit back and relax. And honestly, if you already know there's nothing we can do in this life to change anything, there's no point trying to ask God why. He knows why. We might not know why, but He knows why. This is my chestnut shade, by the way. Too Faced, Born This Way. But yeah, He knows why. So I'm just trying to see if mocha is lighter than maple, because I'm trying to think if I'm going to add on another layer, because I don't have a lighter shade of Made by Mitchell. I only had the MBR3. So I'm trying to see these shades nowadays. Yeah, they just look the same. Normally maple is supposed to be my lightest, but I don't want to put maple on top because I did that last time, and maple is literally the same shade as MB3. It's just the consistencies are different. It's just because whenever I do my makeup, I always do 2 layers. I never do 1 layer. So, but maybe with Made by Mitchell, I might just have to use 2 layers, because I can leave it as this and blend it, and I promise you guys, the consistency of this Made by Mitchell concealer is crazy. Like, it's so thick and nice. I just love it. So I might not even need to add on, where's that brush? I might not even need to add on, but you know, we'll see. I was just bringing that middle color back. I like that part to be a bit sharp. That's where like I contour my nose, and I'll fix everything else later. But yeah, guys, honestly, there's a lot to say, and then at the same time not a lot to say. Like, you know, when you realize things aren't gonna change and things are just getting worse. Mind you, I'm talking about the UK. I'm so sorry, I just don't like it here. I never have. I've always said to myself, as soon as I have enough money, I'm moving out of London. My house is always going to be out of London. I don't want to live in London. I don't want to be a part of London community. It's horrible. It's honestly horrible. It's horrible. And sometimes I try to tell myself, like, don't make it like a thing that is everyone. Sometimes it's just, maybe London's not the issue, it's the people, you know, because I could say London's this and London's that. I can move out, go to a different area and still experience the same thing, God forbid, but experience the same thing. That's why I like to say, maybe it's not just the country or the city, maybe it's just the people. And you know, there's nothing we can do. Honestly, there's nothing we can do. I'm just gonna blend now. You guys are gonna see how I blend. I blend with different brushes. So I think the black brushes you see, they're from Amazon. I'm gonna try link them. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I'm not fed up of life, but I'm fed up of people. I'm fed up of people. I love life. God gave us life. I can't hate life. I'm just fed up of people. I'm fed up of people jumping on the bandwagon. I'm fed up of people getting away with stuff. I'm fed up of people not wanting to get to know people for who they are and just listening to others. Guys, you cannot go around listening to people that, especially the fact that you're listening to people that don't like you as a person. Why would you listen to somebody? Obviously, they're not going to have anything nice to say about the person because they don't like them. And I just feel like people just don't have a mind of their own. You know, everything's just like following. And it's honestly fascinating and funny at the same time, because you do realize on Judgment Day, you will not have the opportunity to turn around and say, I only did this because this person told me to. It's your own. When we die, we're not going in the same coffin, unfortunately. We go in separate coffins, our own. So when you're doing things to people in this life, know what you're doing. And that's something I learned. Like, I'm not here trying to play the nice girl, this, that. No, because guys, believe it or not, I used to be a horrible person. How I used to treat people, I didn't like it, but I've learned from it. I took accountability and I've repented to God. I think hiding from God is not gonna, I don't think there's a problem hiding behind God. I think there's a problem when you hide behind God and you don't take accountability on what you did. I'm not the type of person to hide behind God and not take accountability. I'm grown enough to know when I was right and when I was wrong. So I will always tell people, like, you know what, I used to be this way. I'm no longer that way. I don't want to be that way anymore. Yes, I took it to God, but at the same time, I took the accountability. If I wasn't taking accountability, I would have been like, I don't care. Well, I never did that. I didn't know. There's certain things in life I've done to people. There's certain things, you know, and I've learned from it and I'm trying to change it. Till this day, like, you know, I try to tell people that I'm sorry for what I done to you. If there's a way I can fix it, let me know. It's times where I have fixed it, and, you know, it's nice to have people. Look at the concealer, so beautiful. It's nice to have people that have faith in you and can accept the fact that not everything has to be a problem. And you know what, she was young and she wants to change her life around. I accept that. You know, there's grown people out there that are just not the same as everyone else, and I wish the world was just a better place. Oh, there's glue on my thing. Yeah, I wish the world was a better place, but there's only so many things you could wish about in life, you know. And I like to hope and say I have faith in people changing as well and just being better people, but sometimes it takes for something to happen. I'm going to do another layer, by the way. I'm going to use one this way. Sometimes, what's going on here? Sometimes it generally does take something to happen to somebody for them to realize, you know what, I don't want to be this type of person anymore, you know. And I feel like all my life I've realized, I've realized, please stop now, guys. I've realized, and, you know, I'm not willing to prove a point to the world. I'm willing to prove a point to God, because that's all that's going to matter when I die. There's no point me proving a point to you guys. You guys are not going to save me on Judgment Day. You guys are not God. There's nothing you guys can do to save me. So I will be always proving a point to God, and my life is for God. I'm living for God. So everything I choose to do has to make sense. And that's why I decided to, like, rebrand my life. I just decided to, I felt like being a better person, and I generally used to feel bad. How I used to treat people is not nice. You know, having that power over people, that satisfaction, you think it's good, it's not. It's not a nice way to be. And then you start to realize certain things in life start to go wrong in your life, and you're sitting there thinking, why is this happening to me? Oh my gosh. But you don't realize that you treated somebody that way as well. And now I'm just like, I like to treat people how I want to be treated now. I don't want to treat people a certain way. If I know I wouldn't like it, I don't want to do it to somebody else anymore. Like, I just don't want to be, I'm going to add made by Mitch, I'm just mixing and matching. I don't want to be a bad person anymore. Like, you know, I want to be happy. I want to be happy with people. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, when you realize life's already too short, that honestly, you don't want to just keep playing around with life. And, you know, but yeah, that's that talk. What else should we talk about, guys? Oh, what's this mocha? What else should we talk about, guys? Whilst this dries up, I might as well, I was going to do my blush, but I've remembered I bronze first. I'm going to use the same shades made by Mitchell, and then once I've blended all that out, and then I'm going to contour my face, then I'm going to blush, and you get the gist. Guys. Yeah. I don't know what to talk about now because I'm shy. You know when you feel like you've spoken too much, and it starts to give like you was just vulnerable to a bunch of people. But you know what, I don't mind being vulnerable. I've never had a problem with it. I think the problem I've had with vulnerability is people using it against you. But like I always say, if you choose to tell your story to somebody, a person they cannot use it against you because you've chose to tell your story. That's another thing I want to talk about. People in this world feel like they could tell your story better than you, and they can't because it's your life. So I don't know what possesses people to think they can go around telling your story. You're not me, babe. You know, I'm telling you guys, people are weird. People are so weird. And, you know, I have such a strong energy. I've always had that type of energy. I walk in a room, the lights, like, I don't live for negativity. When people try to throw rocks at me, I catch them and I put them down. That's the type of person I am, you know. And instead of having anger towards people, I more feel upset for them. I feel upset for them because, you know, you can do better. You could be a better person. Don't make yourself like that. And that's one thing, guys, one thing I'll tell you, yeah. Since I rebranded and chose to change up how I am or whatever, whenever I see a person acting how I used to act at my younger age, it makes me sad. Because I could see it in them, like, it's not it. It's not it. And for me, anyways, I like to say, like, I give people, like, time. Same way it took for me to go through something to say I want to change. Some people will go through that in life, and everyone has their time when they'll decide that they don't want to be this person anymore. And the most I could do is pray for them and just hope for that day to come, because honestly, seeing people be horrible is the worst thing ever. Especially when, I don't know, maybe I'm just too kind nowadays, I don't know, but I see better for people. I see different for people, you know. I've always said that I've never been the type of person to judge, because I understand why people turn out a certain way. I understand why people choose to be a certain way. I've always been like an understanding person, because I've gone through some shit in my life. I've gone through some shit in my life, and I can honestly sit down and say, I don't want to judge people. I want to get to know them. Like, let me get to know you for yourself. Why are you like how you are? What can you do better? Or, you know, what stops you from... I've never been the type of person to judge someone and be like, no, they're like this because I understand, guys. Same way with, like, kids. So I'm a nursery teacher, if a lot of you guys didn't know. I've worked with kids practically all my life. And a lot of people, when I, like, work with kids and stuff, they're always like, oh my gosh, yeah, you give off mom, you have that aura. I love kids. People don't understand why I love kids, but I understand. I love kids because they understand me. It might sound weird to you guys, but it makes sense to me. For example, you might be crying. A kid has sympathy. Like, they feel emotions. Why are you crying, miss? And, you know, kids are joyful, you know. And I feel like, because, like I said, I've grown up in an environment where my dad left and, you know, so and so. I feel like I've now become the person where I want to understand children. I want to give them a life I didn't have. So when people ask me, oh my gosh, like, I don't know how you can work with kids. Kids are annoying. I love kids. Like, I can't wait to have my own kid. I know I'm going to be the best mum ever. Like, I would give my children everything I lacked. And that's why I'm working hard now. So I don't have to, you know, disappoint my children. So I don't have to be a struggling mum or a single mum. Or, mind you guys, being a single mum, like, there's nothing wrong with it, but sometimes it happens, so there's nothing you can do about it. But at least I know that even if I was a single mum, God forbid, I could still provide for my children and be happy. Because one thing I don't want my children to do is live a life I lived. And I don't like to tell my story, because I genuinely feel like there's people that went through worse. Like, mine is the regular, like, black family, dad leaves you, abuse. That is the regular. There's people that go through a lot worse, so I don't like to make it look like my story is worse. No, my story is just the typical the black story. Went out for milk and never came back, abused this. That's just the typical. People go through worse. So I don't like to make my story define me, because it doesn't. Nothing about me in my past will ever define me and who I am. I hope people start understanding that as soon as possible, because I'm only about to start getting bigger. You're going to see me everywhere. There's nothing you could do to stop me, unfortunately. There's nothing you could do to stop me. And me, I'm not a quitter. Once I start something, you're gonna see me everywhere. Once I start something, I don't give up. I don't give up. I'm not a quitter. I wasn't born to be a quitter. So, you know, get ready for that, because I promise you, Fly is not going anywhere. Whether you thought, let me do this, let me post this about her, let me find pictures from years ago, that's nothing compared to what I've gone through in my life, unfortunately. That is nothing. That's not gonna... I'm not coming off your light screens. I actually find it quite funny, because never in my life did I think, where's that brush? Never in my life did I think I'm gonna actually see videos that like I was in years ago. But to be honest, even when I was watching it, I was just like, oh, like I've had personality on me. I'm a funny girl. I've had personality on me, and all it really shows is I'm always willing to support other people. I didn't even have a YouTube, and I'm supporting somebody else's YouTube channel when I could have been building my own. So I like to see things as that, like, you know, I've always been a supportive person. I've always been blessed. God always blesses me because I always support other people. I've never ever had an issue with supporting other people. I love supporting other people. I love when people are nice. I love kind people. And everywhere I go, I've always had blessings. Even when I think life's hard, there's always a blessing coming after it. I don't sit around thinking, why me? Why me? No. Like, we all get our karma one day, and hey, maybe certain things that's happened to me has been my karma for how I've treated other people. And I'm so open to receiving that karma, because sometimes you have to, like I said, you have to go through things, and you don't just hide behind God. You take accountability and you face your punishment, you deal with it, and after that you receive your blessings. That's how life goes. I don't run away from my problems. I will never run away from my problems at all, because problems are what's going to build you. It teaches you what to not do next time, and how to, you know, how to be as a person. So I always take things as like, you know, that's your karma, you've dealt with it now. What should you have done better? Or, you know, I'm always willing to better myself. I don't think we are perfect, but we can better ourselves. And guys, I'm not even going to lie to you, never feel like it's too late to change. If you know you're a bad person, never feel like it's too late to change. God is waiting for you. The world is waiting for you to be a better person, you know. Take your time, but not too long. You need to change. Time doesn't wait for nobody. You don't want to die thinking, I was going to do this, I was going to say sorry, or I was going to treat this person better. No, just do it now. Like I said, time doesn't wait for nobody. And, you know, just be a good person, bro. But yeah, the other thing I want to talk about is marriage. Marriage, guys, it's not by force. The way people force this marriage upon people, guys, marriage is not by force. Not everyone wants to get married. It's nice for people to get married, but not everyone wants to get married. As soon as somebody announces their pregnancy, it's always, where's the ring? Where's your ring, first of all? No. Let's talk about it. Where's your ring? You're worried about somebody else's life. Where's your ring? Why is it a problem when people have kids before marriage? How do you know they want to get married? Some people go through trauma and it affects them. They don't want to get married. They don't want to, you know, but they happen to have kids, and that's fine. Why do people care so much about what other people do in their life? Mind you, their life, not yours. You can go get married, but you haven't. And you just decide to pick on other people, choose out other people's problems. What about you? Is it because you're not on the internet and people don't know what you are going through? What if people knew what your life was like? Oh, because it's not on the internet, you think you're a saint. Guys, stop treating people like people treat people in a way where as if, oh yeah, bro, if people knew what you were getting up to, you would be crying. So when you're fast to try put somebody else down or say this and that, look at your life and ask yourself, can I even judge? If not, shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut up. And that's what I like to tell people. If you can't look at your life and say, oh, I never did this, or I wasn't like this, don't judge other people. Because, again, you're not God. And you might laugh at somebody, and I promise you God is going to show you why you should have not laughed. I always tell people that you might laugh at somebody now, but then it's going to be you. And God forbid it ends up on your child. Like, guys, I'm not saying I'm perfect, because I'm not perfect. Never said that. But I know how to act with people, you know. I'm bronzing now. I know how to act with people now, and I know how to treat people, because I treat people how I want to be treated. I don't treat people a certain way, guys. Learn to even then learn to mind your business in life. Stop worrying about other people. A lot of people be sitting there first thing in the morning, haven't showered, they're worrying about somebody else. Bitch, you ain't even got a job. Wait, hold on. You don't have a job. You don't have no talent. You don't have a job. And the first thing you're doing when you're waking up is talking about somebody else. Now, ask yourself, does that even sound good? But hey, like I always say, whenever I say something, I end it with, what can we do? People choose what type of whatless they want to be. Because there's different types of whatless, guys. Trust me. There's different types of whatless people. Can this lash stay up? Like, what are you doing? Oh, is it because I'm talking about whatless people and the enemy's trying to attack me? No, bitch. You are whatless. But yeah, there's different types of whatless people, guys. I'm telling you. But don't be a whatless. But don't be a nobody in your life. We may have had parents that couldn't do a lot for us and whatnot, but that doesn't mean that you just stay in that same position. Even then, that should motivate you to want to do better, guys. That should motivate you to want to do better. Like, seriously. This is how my makeup's looking. I'm gonna fix all the harshness with the same brush I used for the foundation and the skin tint. I'm just gonna go over here just because I don't want it to look, you know. But yeah, guys, I love a little chat. Like, I wish I had my one little juice or something, because yeah, I don't drink anymore, guys. I'm literally sober. I don't drink anymore. Don't drink alcohol, and life's just been better since I stopped drinking. Actually, life's been better. I'm able to think better. I'm woke in life, I like to say. You know them people that feel like they're woke in life? Yeah. Sorry, I was just reaching out for the bin. But yeah, I feel like that's how I be feeling like. But no, jokes aside though, even like when I stop drinking, I feel like I just think better, sleep better. And not to mention body, innit? Like, you guys know I've been on my weight loss journey. It's been tough, but I got there. And I feel like I've been avoiding. I did want to make a video about my weight loss journey, but I've just avoided it at this point, because people on the social media generally hate me. I'm so misunderstood. I could say something about myself, people try to turn it into something it's not. Like, I used to speak about how I was fat and I didn't like myself. All of a sudden, she's fat phobic. No, she's fat phobic. No. Like, guys, chill. I never said that. I spoke about myself, and then people are like, oh, like, you should love yourself at every stage. Bitch, I didn't say I didn't love myself when I was fat. I said I knew I could do better. I knew I would feel better losing weight, and quite frankly, the proof's in the pudding. I do feel better. So it's like, anything I say, people try to twist it into, no, she said this, no, that's it, arrest her, she's fat phobic. When, how, what? You guys be telling me about things that I didn't even know. How are you trying to tell me I'm fat phobic? Like, what? I didn't know that. The fuck? But yeah, so because of that situation, I just decided that I'm not gonna do a weight loss journey. Who knows, I might change my mind. Do you know what I mean? Who knows? But because of that situation, I said I'm not going to do a weight loss journey video. I'm not going to do tips. If anyone wants to lose weight, you go to the altar and you tell God all your problems. He listens, I don't. Because it seems to me, even if I speak about it, it always comes back to me. Oh no, she said this. No, let's get her. No, sorry, it's just not happening. So like, I feel bad because, you know, it's given why are you gatekeeping weight loss tips? But bro, I feel like if people want to lose weight, trust me, the same way I did, they will go out there and they will do it and do their research the same way I did. That's literally how I feel, and that's just based on the fact that I don't like how I'm treated when I choose to want to help people out. It's never seen as, oh, she wants to help people out. It's always seen as, oh, she said this, let's twist it to that and make her look bad. That's how it's been on the internet. Let's twist this, she said that. No, I didn't. Like, what the fuck? Anyways, guys, the blush I'm using is Camo Liquid Blush right here. It's from elf and it's in the shade Mixed Berry, but let me just double check. Oh no, it's Berry Well, BERRYWELL. I would show you guys, but I'm telling you, you can't see it. It's so tiny, you cannot see it. So yeah, that's the blush I use, and these are my blush placements. I like to do them. Oh my gosh, I actually forgot I'm supposed to be recording on TikTok as well. What me I gonna do? I don't care, because I feel like I'm gonna fall in love with YouTube anyways. I love it here. Like, I love it. I generally love it here already. I've posted 2 videos already. This will be my 3rd. I really love it here. I want to be so consistent with you guys, give you guys stuff to watch whilst you're getting ready. I don't know, when you're bored, when you're eating, because I know me, I love to watch YouTube when I'm eating. Like, I need something to watch, and I want you guys to watch me and be like, yeah, like, I fucks with her, like. I'm actually filming on my TikTok as well. I'm now going to blend my blush, so I just blend it just lightly like that, and you can bring it in here because we're going to do one more layer of concealer, so everything should be great. I don't like to put it too high. Yeah. Okay, so I've had to slightly move down a bit because I'm now filming that part on my phone as well. This is so hard, but yeah, I'm just going to blend my blush like I did on the other one. And guys, I'm gonna just use one more layer of concealer, one more, just to smoothen everything out. Okay, well, I'm gonna bring you guys up now. I don't want to put you down there. You guys are not peasants, okay? So guys, right now I'm just putting one more layer, but I'm using Too Faced Born This Way in the shade Mocha. Really and truly and really, I should have just done the Made by Mitchell. I'm so in love with that product. And now everything about the Too Faced, just, it's because the Too Faced concealer feels so liquidy. Like the Made by, I'm gonna do Made by Mitchell again. I don't know how many layers of this I've put, but hey guys, don't judge. I just, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like from now on it's going to be a Made by Mitchell concealer because I'm just so shocked at the consistency. It's so thick and nice. Like a creamy look. Yes. So now I need to start preparing my Huda Beauty. I'm using Huda Beauty in the shade Banana Bread. When I went shopping the other day, I was actually going to switch up and do a different colour. I think it was Kunufi or something like that. And then the lady told me, no, babe, your makeup is so good. Don't change it. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm not going to change it. But, yeah, I'm not going to change it. I feel like, oh, no, I put makeup on my iPad case, but it's okay. Yeah, I'm not going to change it. Let's just, I want to bring back the dark on the side. I said, I'm not going to change it, babe. Like, I'm not going to change it. I'm going to change it. I'm not. Honestly, I'm not. I feel like my makeup, I do it how I like it and it looks good. So I'm like, I'm not going to change it. I don't want to change it anyways. Like, you know, I just love how this looks. Oh, yeah, guys, I got Made by Mitchell, the curve case, not curve case, the other one, the Hollister something, Holly Pop. And I was going to try it today, but, you know, let me show you guys. I did want to try this. Is this a bronzer? What's it called? The blush. I should have done a red in it. I've got 2 of them as well. I actually got it sent to me on TikTok. Oh, should I? It'll be too much adding it on now, innit? don't do too much. The orange, my next one, I'm gonna try the orange though. I'll try it next time. I was gonna, oh, should I? I'll leave it for today. Let me not do too much. Actually, I might use it. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted my makeup to be different. I always do this blush, so let me try do an orange. Let me try do an orange on top of. Is that doing too much? I don't care. So let me try do an orange or a red. Oh no, because then when I use the powdered one, would it? Okay, I'm doing too much. Let me stop. I'll use it next time. I want to show you guys how my makeup actually looks on the day-to-day, which is this one. So I'll leave it as this, because then I'll be lying and I don't want to do that to you guys, do I? So this is my everyday makeup. So next time when I want to switch it up, I'll try that next. So what was I going to do? Let's blend the concealer now. And guys, after this, that's the last layer, I promise. I promise, yeah. It's the last layer. And then we're gonna powder, we're gonna bake. Okay, that's the last layer. That is actually the last layer. So you wanna bring it just about here so the blush don't look too much. End it there, literally, end it there. You don't wanna do too much. And end it there. Now can you guys see the the pink is more subtle. Now it's time to bake. I've got ADHD, guys. I didn't really think I have to say, because I feel like people could always tell, do you know what I mean? So yeah, you're gonna get your little powder thing, and then you just wanna, because you don't want too much. I always say that and then it comes out too much, but hey. And then just make sure you're pressing it in. Oh, this one came out so nice. Yes. I love when the devil's actually on a shift. I mean, on a break. Yeah, because sometimes you do too much. Sometimes take a break. Do you know what I mean? Oh, that is perfect. Like, you don't want to do put too much baking products. That's why I said, oh, this is perfect. Because normally, try not to get the whole of the liquid part, by the way, the blush and stuff, because you're going to use powder. So yeah, you don't want it to be ashy. Do you know what I mean? You don't want it to be ashy, but honestly, I don't think I put a lot, and you just want to keep pressing it in. Like that. Do you see how? Do you guys see now what I meant by why I shaved my mustache off? Mustache. Because when you do your powder and stuff, you can always see that them hairs. I'm so sorry. Shave that damn, guys, please. Wax, do what you have to do to take that mustache off. Alright, so now that Huda Beauty is done, this is my favorite part. The bringing back the color, because now we look white. It looks like I'm white fishing when I'm not. But this is, oh, what's going on here? This is my favorite part, where I bring the color back with my Made by Mitchell Curve Case Pressed Powder. Woo! I'll be doing too much. I actually be doing too much. And the shades I use for this one, look, it's so nice, isn't it? The shades I use are Shade and Laid, because obviously the liquid bronzer, the cream bronzer, and I mix it with Chocolate Charm. So Chocolate Charm, these two are just but I might try the coloured one as well today. I might try the colour one, I don't know. But yeah, let me just tidy up my makeup, because now that I'm nearly finishing, I want everything to be out of the way, because I'm feeling overwhelmed. Things need to, I don't like feeling messy, so BRB, beep. My cream bronzer is Shade and Laid. So, oh, I've got to be careful I don't mix this part with the Chocolate Charm, because they're in the same. Ugh, I just love Made by Mitchell. Like, oh my gosh, I know I keep saying it, but he did his thing when, you know, he was, yeah, he did his thing. Sorry guys, I was recording for my TikTok and I realised, you know, I didn't bake the nose part. But it's okay, we'll do that now quickly, on a quick thing. I'll do that now. I know I look mad right now, but I promise ya, it all comes out good. What's that? There's a hair there. Move. Yeah. So I'm just gonna do that. Guys, you know what I really like? Yeah, I really love R&B music. I wanted to play some, but I'm scared of like copyright, so. But I really love R&B music. I love music in general. It just puts me in a nice spirit. I love gospel. Oh, I just love music. And I'm recording this video in silence and all I can hear is my voice. I promise you, after recording this video, you won't hear from me. Not you guys, in terms of like my real life people. They're not going to hear from me because there's nothing I hate more than talking a lot. Like, people that are extroverts or whatever, we get tired as well, you know. We don't like to talk all the time. Is it possible to be an extrovert or whatever you call it and then turn into a introvert? Because I'm slowly not liking talking to people as much as I used to. Like phone calls and all of that, I don't like it anymore. Whenever I see my phone ring, I literally want to... I hate it so much. I really do. I don't like speaking to people anymore. I just feel like I'm already trying to make myself happy. Please, somebody don't come and ruin my day. Like, ugh, life is already lifing. Please don't ruin my day. But yeah, I think that's enough. You know, I'm doing a lot of talking and tapping and I'm not seeing what's, do you know what I mean? And I'm just gonna press the thingy. But yeah, so this is the part where I'm using chocolate charm and actually I'll stick to Shade and Laid. Let's just use Shade and Laid. We're just gonna bring back the color, but I am gonna use the other color because I want to see how that looks. Because I put the pink blush, I want to kind of see how that looks with I need to get another brush because this one's brown. So I'm just gonna bring it back first with Shade and Laid. I need to fix that eyebrow as well. I don't know what's happening. So we want to just... Let me make sure the Shade and Laid is here as well. I want to bring that there. Perfect. I always put a lot. I don't know why, but I'm going to stop doing that. And I actually want to try out... What colour should I try out? Red. Where's the SPF? Cowlick. Cherry Cola. No. Or should I just leave my makeup like this? I don't know. I don't know. Guys, I decided I'm actually going to try Where's the SPF? And I don't know if you guys could tell, but I've used some here. I like it. Where's the SPF? I really do. This is the Curve Case Press Powder. And I'm using the shade Where's the SPF. And, oh, okay. Okay. I understand the hype. Okay. Okay. Let me not put too much because I feel like I'm putting a lot. Let me stop there. What we guys saying now? I'm obviously going to... I need to do that. The baking. I need to do that. Get rid of the bacon. Now you guys are gonna see what I do. BRB though, because I'll just use the case. So I normally use the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade Natural Beige, so 220. But before I do that, I like to set the bacon first. And I have 3 different setting sprays that I use. The first one I'm using is the Revolution Fixing Spray. That's what I use first. Because the OS and all of them things, I feel like dries out my face. So we're going to cover my lashes. Ooh, ciao. I'll wash my lashes tomorrow. It's never that deep. I just don't like when there's too much on my eyelashes, not too much. Whilst that's, normally I use a blow dryer, but whilst that's doing that, let's just wipe the makeup off my lips. Let that dry for a bit. You're gonna see me use this twice. Actually, not today. I won't use it. What's going on? It broke. No, don't you dare, because this is I've been with this setting spray for, I love it. Oh, it's the wrong lid. I was thinking what's going on. Before any of a setting spray, I started off with Revolution. I'll never leave their side. Revolution, if you want to send me new ones or a bundle, you know, I'm always here to support you guys. I've been with you guys since I was 17. I'm 23 now, so don't mind me, a little promo. Don't you mind me. Don't you mind me. Yeah, we're getting to the bag. Let me put some, I normally put Vapor Rub on my lips. It's better than Vaseline because Vaseline dries out your lips. I'll do that for now because my lips are so dry. I don't like that feeling until we do our lip combo, because bro, I can't live like that. Just dry skin, dry lips. What the hell? What the hell? Side eye. Anyways, yeah, so we're gonna wait for that to dry. Then we're gonna, well, it's dry now. I'ma just use the damn dryer, bro. Please, guys, please. Much better. Now, time for you. Maybelline, we are now going to, yup. I love this product. I love this product so much. This product right here, game changer. And that's it. If you had put it all the way here, it probably would have taken away a bit of your blush, so you could just bring the colour back. Again, I'm just using the shade and Laid because I don't want it to be too reddish, too pink. We started off with that. I'll use the brush again and just, yeah, that's enough. We don't want to look like a clown when we blush. By the way, you don't want to look like a clown, do you? I don't think so. So you don't want to do too much, because how your makeup looks in a house might not be how it looks outside. Keep that in mind, please. Yeah, so we're gonna put our deep curve thingy majiggy away now because we're not putting anymore. Like I said, we don't wanna look like a clown. Absolutely not. You don't wanna do too much. I know someone's probably sitting there thinking, okay, but you look like a clown. No, I don't actually. I can see myself in the mirror right now. Calm down, calm down. No one even said anything. Calm down. Okay, best part, lips. I'm even thinking what I want to do for lips, because I don't know if I want to use my Morphe Trendsetter or if I want to do, I've got so many lip liners. Shall I show you guys? Because no one ever believes me, so I might as well flip the camera. Give me 2 secs or 3 secs. 3 secs. I didn't mean it like that. Oh, fuck. 3 seconds. Give me 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seconds. And then I'll show you guys my lip thingy and we could choose together. To be fair, I'm probably, because I've stopped doing the black lips. The girls don't like it. They're like, don't use, well, to be honest, I do whatever the fuck I want to do. I'm trying to stop swearing as well. But give people opportunity to change, you know what I mean? There's always time. Right now I'm just putting things away because I don't like how there's too many like makeup stuff, but I'm just gonna blend that in like that. Just blend it in. Let me use the bigger brush. If you've got too much blush, this could take it away as well, so you're good. You're good in the hood, my G. That is so cringe. Anyways, I'm going to use the OS. This one affects my asthma. I'm so sorry. I need to hold my... Like I said, you see how I... See how I said before, the OS makes me feel dry. We're now going to do the Made by Mitchell. This is what I mean, Made by Mitchell, you're a G, you know. Yeah, this is the liquid lock. I'm just gonna... Your lashes, are you okay? I'll fix them. And that's what I do. And then double lock, I'm going back in with my... Not you. My fave. My fave. My makeup will last. I could sleep with my makeup for 3 days. This makeup won't move, I promise you guys. Not that I do that. I don't like sleeping with makeup at all. I'm not the type of person that will sleep with makeup. My skin is too good for that. I can't be doing that. Anyways, now do you guys see the... Oh my god, how can I forget? Let's just fix you because you're looking a bit bright, babe. You're looking a bit bright. And then I'm going to do my lip combo. I'm going to zoom you guys in for this part. So guys, I'm going to put my nose piercings back in now because I've done my makeup. I don't normally take it out, but I was like doing my skincare and stuff like that. I am going to do a skincare video as well after I've gone out and stuff and then come back home and all them things there. So what we doing? Right. Now that I've set my face, I do like to go and just... I love this product, so yeah. I do normally do under eye, so that's what I'm going to do. And then we'll do my lips. We'll do my lips together. That's just to lighten the front of my eyebrows. What was I going to do? Okay, eyes. Right, okay. I need to find you. So I'm using this eyeliner that I got from TikTok shop. They might as well just hire me because... the amount of times I've mentioned TikTok shop, hey, trust. So we're just gonna dip that in there. You have to be very careful. Use this so you don't touch your makeup. You have to be very flippy careful. Okay, usually works at one go. I might just do a dark eye, no mascara. Oh. This is... ugh, it normally comes out better. When it does that, now I have to do the mascara. Having lashes is what stops you from dragging it because your lash individual. I'm not killing my eyes for you guys, I'm sorry. That's enough. I think that's enough. Okay, I'll add a bit more. I'll add a bit more just because I need it to look as dark as the other one. That will do, to be honest. Like I said, I'm not... I'm not gonna break my sorry guys, I'm not picking my nose, just a bit itchy. You can understand, guys, right? You better, because we're all human at the end of the day. Don't be sitting there acting like, yeah, you never scratched your nose before. All right, what did I say? I was gonna show you guys my makeup closet. Let me show you guys. Hold on. that's like all my makeup, like lip liners and stuff. So I do have a few, well, more than a few. Okay. So I don't know if I should stick to the Morphe one. Sorry guys, my golf balls are trying to come out, and yeah, we're not gonna do that. My danglans, like my boobies. Yeah. I'm so awkward. I don't know why I do that. Oh yeah, let's do mascara quickly. Let's do mascara quickly. What? Oh. Sorry guys, I couldn't talk whilst doing my mascara. Did you guys think it was a vape? It's actually not, it's a TikTok shop. It's got it sent from Meggie Lashes. Shout out to you, babes. Good luck with your business because you're smashing it. So that's the mascara I'm using. So for lips, let's just... I'm not going to lie, guys. I might do more because I normally do black lips, but I've been using Morphe. Do you guys want me to do black lips or Morphe? Well, you guys are not going to respond now, so it's best I choose for myself, isn't it? Let's do Morphe then, shall we? Let's just do Morphe. We'll just do Morphe, babes. Sorry, guys. I couldn't really talk because I'm using my lips currently. So... surely you guys understand, right? Guys, I haven't eaten today. I'm going to eat with you guys. After I've done my makeup, I'm going to order food and we can eat together. Shall I do a mukbang? Would you guys like that? Do you guys want to eat together? Would you guys like that? Would you like to eat together? Food, I don't know what... food-wise, I don't know what I want to eat because I wanted an English breakfast, mate, if you see the time right now. So, I don't know what I'm going to eat. I don't know if I want to use her today. Focus. There we have it. Lush Cosmetics. I love her. She's got very good lip combos. If you guys are looking for good lip combos, go to her. Her TikTok's Lachey Cosmetics. Her Instagram's Lachey Cosmetics as well. I'll make sure to like insert her Instagram up here somewhere. I don't know if I want to use her today because I've got a few Made by Mitchell's. And because I've done a lot of Made by Mitchell's, I think it's only right. I haven't tried these out today. Oh my gosh, I have a Made by Mitchell lip liner as well. Should I use that? Yeah, it's darker than Morphe. Ooh! Made by Mitchell, take my damn money. Listen, if you're seeing this, just take my money. Take it. Money comes and goes, eh? Mine just comes and never goes though. I would hate for money to go for me. I don't know if I want to use I might use these Made by Mitchell's, because let me see what shade I want to do. Flamingo. What's this one? Sour cherry. Ooh, sour cherry. Sour cherry caught my eyes, I'm not gonna lie. Let's try you. I just want to see. Okay, so it's like red. Oh, I don't know. I might do pink. No. Not for this look today. That is pigmented though. Jeez, Made by Mitchell. How pigmented can you get? Like, you really are the best. Okay. Let me try pink, that flamingo one. Let's see. Yeah. Yes. Oh, that is a lot though. Jeez, I think I put a lot. Let's wipe that off. That is a lot. Sorry guys, I'm talking to YouTube now. I was actually just talking to TikTok. That is a lot in it. Let me see if I can. Okay, no. What have I done? The product is good, don't get me wrong. I like it, but we're not doing you. I feel like a drag queen. No hate to drag queens, by the way. But I just don't want it to be too much on the lips, but this is fine. Sometimes I just like to use the thing on its own. But I know my lips will be dry, so let's just stick to my normal lip combo. Should we do that? Yeah, I think so. It's not a day to experiment today. I did want to see the other one though. Let me see something real quick. We won't use you. They're so pigmented, but that's a good thing. So we're gonna use my normal go-to, my Revolution Candy. Where's that other one? Bit itchy sauce. We're gonna use NYX. I don't know. It's tiramisu. I'm gonna spell it out. It's TIRAMISU. That's the shade for this one. Butterglass one. Because I'm not gonna embarrass myself and try to pronounce something I can't. There you go. Should I just leave it like this? No. And then we're going to use our Pound Bomb in the shade Pink Candy. Revolution. I need to buy another one. You know, yeah, I've had this for time. And I'm talking time. Does it expire? Should we do a check? I'm not going to check, please. But I will buy another one though, because I don't understand how I've had this for so long and I use it all the time. It gave a nice mix with the leftover of the Made by Mitchell one that was on here. Look. Oh, Made by Mitchell, the guy you are, because that was insanity. That is nice, especially their pencil. Shout out to you. I was gonna say I hope his business prospers, but it's already prospering. But I just don't want it to ever die down. Like, I really do love what he's doing. Honestly, don't know him personally, but hey, TikTok makes me feel like we're family, and honestly the stuff he does for us dark skin girls, I love it. So now that my makeup is done, as you guys can see, I'm going to straighten my hair on a quick thing, I think, and I'm going to come back and eat with you guys. Well, I did want to like go out. I'm meant to be going out, but it's only for like shisha and that, so that's why I'm like unless I cancel and I stay in with you guys and we have like a cheeky lay in bed and eat. It's 9:18 at the moment. Should we have a lay in? Should we have a lay in and we could just eat together? I don't really fancy doing shisha. It's just shisha. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, let's have a lie in. Why not? We can get to know each other, spend some time together, and you guys get an ASMR mukbang. Hey, a win-win for us. All right then, we'll do that then. I'm gonna call my, and cancel. I feel bad, but like, not gonna lie, it's getting late, and these days I don't really like being out. Can't lie. I really like being out late and stuff. So yeah, we'll have a cheeky lay down, innit? And we'll just have a chat. We'll eat. Yeah, let's just do talks and chats. I'd love that a lot. I'd want to do that with you guys. So yeah, let's do that. Let me charge my camera for a bit more, and then I'll see you guys when my food's here. I don't know what I'm gonna order, so I need to kind of see now, and then we can have a lay down and eat. And yeah, see you guys in a bit then. What do you think about my makeup though? It ain't, innit? You'd think I'm an MU. I'm not. I love you guys, honestly, I do. Only if you love me though. It's transactional, bitch. I'm joking. I'll see you guys soon. So long story short, I'm actually going out now. So I'm going out to Tiger Bay. I need to straighten my hair. But yeah, I'm going out with my sister. I know I was going to stay in, but things change. Guys, I'm literally just straightening my hair anyhow, because I'm not doing it one by one. It's gonna be straight. I can't be asked. Honestly, cannot be asked. I'm using my sister's straighteners today because she had them on. I couldn't be asked to turn on mine. Normally I'll be having my Remington, but we're using Tony and Guy today. And I need to shave my armpits, innit? Jeez. But yeah, going Tiger Bay. So guys, my hair is straight and I'm gonna leave soon, so see you guys in a bit.
You know this cookies for the bag.
I heard that pussy for the taking. I heard it got these other niggas going crazy.
I hope it know for the taking. You know this cookies for the bag.
Yeah, I treat you like a lady. Fuck you till you burned out, cremation.
I know
Fuck you till you burned out, cremation. Careful, mama, why would you say? You talking to me like your new babe. You talking like you trying to do things. Now that pipe gotta run it like she Usain, baby. You made me drown in it, ooh, touche, baby. I'm carrying that water, Bobby Boucher, baby. And you know I'm a slaughter like I'm Jason. Bustin' why you got it on safety.
I don't know if you could take a fear of you. I'm too little to dim down a notch, cause I can answer things that I'm gon' do. What? I hope you know about the taking.
Guys, it's actually home time. Don't come to Wembley, whatever, Tiger Bay, bro. It's too ghetto, like it's too in the hood. Nothing about it screams aesthetic. On my way home now, we'll remove our makeup together, then yeah, I had a time though, but I don't know, I just feel like Wembley, Tiger Bay or whatever is just actually ghetto, like it's too in the hood, like not a bit of me, babes. So